Midwinter is the season of the blahs. I have blah hair, wearing my same old blah hoodies. Everything is a little bit flat, the days often are gray. I like to think that's why award season comes around, where we can watch all those pretty dresses and fancy makeup and millions of dollars of jewelry heading down the red carpet. Of course, a really important part to any red carpet look is the hair. And I think putting together that whole look, or even just watching it on television, can kind of perk up those midwinter blues. So I am trying to incorporate some of that beauty uplift into my daily regime. And I think that it all really does start with the hair. So if you are looking for a way to perk up your midwinter, let me recommend you get the following supplies. You're going to need a hairbrush. You're going to need some bobby pins. You will need what we call a hippie kip here at our house, but it's elastic band, stretchy. And you're going to need a ton of hairspray. Some of you might have a huge aerosol can of Aqua Net. If so, thanks for saving the planet. I have my little non-aerosol thing here that I actually, more often than using it as hairspray, I just carry it in my bag, and I like to use it to spray in the eyes of my enemies. So what you're going to do when you have all your equipment assembled is you get to start already. Step one of this hairstyle breaks up the midwinter blues because it asks that you, well, first put yourself in a setting with dragons and castles. That right there is a fairy tale. But then you're going to throw yourself upside down and you're going to do the hair brushing for an upside down ponytail. And when you've got your hair gathered here, you're going to grab that hair elastic. And you're going to give yourself a big old ponytail as far as you can on the top of your head. Frankly, I'm guessing for some of you, that's glamour enough. You've always wanted the feeling of broccoli growing out of the top of your head. If so, stop with step one. However, some of us want to up the look even more, and we want to go for the full red carpet look. So you will take your hair, whatever's poking out. You will need a little bit of length for this. You might want to load yourself up with a few bobby pins, old school style here. Let's see. Okay. And you're going to make something resembling, whoa, a tunnel. You're going to wrap it forwards, not backwards, forwards, aiming for smoothness, uniformity, panache. And when you have something resembling a tunnel, you're going to start jamming bobby pins into that vein. Jam those bobby pins in there. Going to try and catch all the layers you can. I have to say, it's easier to do on someone else rather than yourself. Do it on your sons before they get on the school bus in the morning. Okay, so that's just 2 bobby pins right there. Maybe we need a few more. We don't want this to fall out with the slightest gust of wind. Right when Ryan Seacrest is about to interview us on the red carpet. Wouldn't it be a shame if our updo fell? Okay, so we're tunneling, bobby pinning, and tunneling. And you can see where and how the liberal application of some hairspray might come in handy. I might throw a couple, oh, we're getting a little askew here. Gonna throw a couple more in maybe. It can be done with as few as 2 bobby pins, but I would leave that to the experts. Whoa, that's kind of tragic. Okay, we're gonna call it good though. We're gonna take out our our hairspray, and just go crazy, baby. There's no such thing as too much when it comes to stiffening the hair. Woo! Huh. Side bonus. Get a coating on your glasses. Okay, so we have something now, rather loosely resembling the world famous tunnel bun. Such stars as Christina Milian and Beyonce have been seen sporting looks much like this. The point of the tunnel bun is that you actually should be able to have a hole that runs through the side. Mine is like this. You should be able to actually tunnel through your tunnel bun. Mine is already falling, but fortunately, as long as the hairspray is still wet, whew, you can pretend to make it work. Right now, I could use a little Paul Sasson stopping by. All right. So I am guessing that a few of you, the dubious ones in the crowd, are saying to yourself, I wouldn't actually ever want my hair to look like that on purpose. And you are not at all convinced that this is a thing of beauty that would in fact perk you out of your midwinter blahs. All right, cynics, then how about this appeal? What about the idea that it is a thing of function and practicality more than of beauty? That there are things you can do with your tunnel bun that make your life easier. For example, I like to go to the movies, and sometimes I don't feel like spending the $16 for a popcorn and a drink, and so I smuggle in my own treat. We recently in our house made biscotti. It's lemon ginger biscotti. It's delicious. I could just put the biscotti in, walk into the movies. I glide right into my latest rom-com. No one's the wiser. Here in northern Minnesota, pickup games of hockey are known to break out. You wouldn't want to be caught without your puck. Tuck the puck. What if you've got a child who is willing to wear the tunnel bun to school, who also happens to be learning recorder? You could suggest to your child, no need for a case, no need for a backpack, you've got the bun. Sometimes I get crafty, and let's say I have to sit in a car and wait for a kid for 15 minutes. I've got a little spare time. Could I not make a lanyard if I had the correct supplies along? Why, yes. Yes, I could. Who needs a purse? And you know, we're all trying to eat healthier these days, and we want to make sure that we don't rely on the crap snacks that we find out in public. We kind of have to bring along our own healthy food if we want to eat well. And so I, for example, use my tunnel bun as an option instead of a Ziploc bag or Tupperware. I can bring along a healthy snack with me anywhere I go, and I can also, while remaining healthy, also remain hands-free. Sometimes the kids get bored when we're out, and I think to myself, I wish I'd brought along something extra that we could all do together. Well, we could blow bubbles. If only I had them aboard. There's no end to what you can do on a practical, functional level if you're not convinced of the beauty of the tunnel bun. And let's say that your hairspray actually is not so effective anymore at blinding your enemies when they come in for an attack. You might want to have along an extra weapon. I prefer a jeweled dagger. And again, airport security, never the wiser. I also have been known to get caught up in random Nerf gun wars. If I had extra darts along, pa-ching, pook, extra ammo right there. It's a bandolier of the hair. So I would simply like to say to all the skeptics in the crowd, if you in fact do not find this beautiful, which frankly I find hard to imagine, gorgeous, you can use it for making your daily life a little bit easier. But for the rest of us who do find this to be a stunning look, we realize all you've got to do sometimes is just slap on a little extra pizzazz into your daily life. And before you know it, you are red carpet ready.